Okay, good. Do your best to cut perfectly straight, all the way from the tip of the leaf to the stem. The goal is to make a clean incision all along the way from the central vein. That's where the juices are the most potent. Try to hold your hand a little steadier. You're wobbling a bit. No, it's okay. We have plenty of goblin's ears to work with. It's a very common plant, as I'm sure you know. It's a little more difficult to extract magic-imbued fluids from it than some others, but once you learn how, you never have a shortage of healing potions. Okay, now that you've made the incision, crush the leaf with the side of the knife. You have to do it gently, pushing slightly towards the base of the leaf. If you don't, you'll water the juices down with the weaker stuff. That won't work. You pressed a bit too hard. No. It's all right. Don't be discouraged. Come on here. Let's try again. Okay. Let's get another. Oh, did you only put one leaf in the mineral bath water? No, don't worry. I forgot to specify. That's on me. I'll tell you what. Let's take a break and have some tea while the leaves soak. Sure, I made sure to heat up some water ahead of time. Well, thank you. That's one of the traits of a good alchemist, you know? Always being prepared. Come on, let's sit on the couch and we'll be more comfortable. While we let the tea steep, how about we go over the basics of alchemy again? I know, but it's important to know them by heart. So the first step is preparation. Good. Sometimes we can skip that step with minerals that have magical properties, but for magical plants and animals, it's absolutely vital. They often go to great lengths to keep their magical essence protected, so you need to prepare the ingredients to get much out of them in the next step. Speaking of, what is the next step? Exactly. Extraction is essentially what makes alchemy, alchemy. Pulling the magical essence out of ingredients allows you to make all sorts of things. As such, it's the most important step to get right. That's why I'm starting you off with an ingredient with a slightly more complicated extraction process. It's the fastest way to become a good alchemist. What? No, I'm not trying to get rid of you. You can be my apprentice for as long as you like. But the faster you progress, the sooner we can get into the really fun stuff. All right, so what's the last step? That's okay. The wording isn't that important, so long as you know the principle behind it. Incorporation is the word you're looking for. Incorporation is where you imbue something. That something is called the reagent, with the essence you extracted. Sometimes the reagent needs to be prepared of its own in order to receive the essence. Other times, a catalyst is needed to complete the incorporation. There, that wasn't so bad, was it? And we finished just in time, too. I think the tea's ready. You know, I think I told you this before, but making tea is a little like alchemy. Do you think you can guess which step is which? Okay, it's close. That was close. I'd say the preparation step is when we cut and dry the herbs and boil the water. Extraction is when we steep the herbs in water, and incorporation is, yeah, you got that part right, when we pour it and add sugar, milk, and whatever else. Yeah, see? It makes a lot more sense when you think of it that way. Alchemy is more fun than making tea, in my opinion, but the end products are usually more practical than enjoyable. I hope you like the tea as much as I do. Good, but you have a bit of a sour expression. What's the matter? Oh, I see. Well, don't beat yourself up about it too much. If alchemy were something you could do perfectly on the first try, everyone would be doing it. You know, this is the same recipe my teacher started me off with, and let me tell you, it was just as frustrating for me. I went through, probably 5 leaves before I had a passable result. That was just the extraction step. You know, that's the funny thing. Technically, the extraction step is supposed to be the hardest part of the recipe, but for me, I really struggled with incorporation. It's really more art than science, and, well, personally, I think you'll excel when you get to that step, though. Well, sure. You already have a real knack for finding good ingredients. Usually it takes a lot of experience to learn how to pick the best ones, but well, you seem to do it instinctively. I do have a theory about that. Ultimately, what makes a good alchemy ingredient is a powerful magical essence. I think you have the innate talent to sense magic. I can't be completely sure of it, but I think it's pretty likely. And that means you have strengths that I don't. I tend to take a rather scientific approach to alchemy, but magic is an important part of it. And I think you could tap into the mystical side of it. Oh, absolutely, I mean that. I think we can make an incredible team. I know you aren't really looking to become a career alchemist, but if you ever change your mind, I bet we could go really far together. So, how are you feeling? Ready to give it another go? Great. The leaves should have soaked for long enough by now. Come here, let's try again. Okay, so take a leaf and make the incision. Yeah, right there, right down the center. There you go. Better. Not perfect, but you cut a lot straighter this time. That'll make it easier. Okay, let's try crushing again. Remember, gently pressing slightly towards the base. You're doing much better, but be a little more gentle. It's a delicate plant, especially after the soak. You don't need that much force. Just a bit more. There, you did it. Well, it wasn't perfect, of course. The healing potion will be a bit weak, but it will definitely be serviceable. I'm really impressed you picked this up so fast. Oh, that's sweet. Well, maybe I am a pretty good teacher, but being a good teacher only matters if she has a good student. Okay, let's keep this momentum going into the incorporation step. We just need some of the mineral water we use for the bath. Pour it into the vial about 2/3 of the way. This next part is going to happen pretty fast, so be ready. You're going to pour all the juices you extracted into the vial, close it up quickly, and start swirling it around to mix it. You mostly want to go in a figure 8 motion, but it gets a bit complicated. It's unique every time. Without going into detail, the exact mineral contents of the plant and the water affects how it needs to be stirred. That's why we use the same water we soaked the goblin's ear in. It equalizes the mineral amounts and, well, it makes it a bit easier. But to make a successful potion, you'll need to watch it very carefully. If you're doing it right, it will start to turn red. If it starts turning clear again, you need to adjust. It's something you need to get a feel for. All right, give it a try. You'll know you finished once it stops changing color. Unlike the crushing, this part needs a bit more force. You can stir faster. Good. Oh, wow. Look at that beautiful shade of red. You're doing so well. And you've done it. My word, you've made a potion on your second attempt? I really think you've got a knack for this. Let's see. I'll appraise it just to see how well you did. Yeah, thickness. Perfect. Yeah, just as I thought. This is a lesser healing potion. Oh, don't be disappointed. I don't think there's ever been an alchemist whose first potion wasn't of lesser quality. That's just kind of how it goes. You should be proud you managed to make a potion at all on your first day. And lesser healing potions have their uses. If you use a really strong potion for a small injury, you can get some unpleasant side effects, jitters, dizziness, that sort of thing. So you really want a lesser potion for something like a cut. Anyways, I think I was right. To do so well incorporating it, you must have some sort of magic sense. I'd be interested to see how that develops. Well, I had set aside a lot more time for this. Maybe we should have a lesson on exactly how these steps lead to a potion? On second thought, I think you've earned a break. How would I make us a victory dinner? Or but I guess more of a victory lunch. Great. I think I have everything I need. You can go pour yourself some more tea while you wait. Hey, I'm really proud of you. I'm happy you became my apprentice. Thank you, cuties, so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe because I release a new video every Saturday and Sunday between this channel and my other ASMR channel. Now, before we close up, I'd like to make a huge thank you to my Patreons. You guys are the backbone of what I do, and I could not be a full-time creator without your help. So, without further ado, I'd like to thank Sergeant Lich, Alexis, Christian Zapeta, Kay, Jared, Dragoon of Kiri, Brynjar, Mr. Bubble, Vespin, Maze Plains, John, Golbez, Electrified Zap, Jordan, Crazy Guy, Theo B, Monocled Unicorn, Tony, Traveling Spartan, Matchstick Wick Box, Gunslinger Blues, Siphon, Trey, Tekadan, Jack Redheart, Thomas Cardo, Minister Blade, The Hero, That Guy Solstice, Ben Kundik, Silent Sage, Gus Daniels, Michihara, Cool Dudes, Delta, Gabe, Kikaratsu, Colin Feeney, Rechuzi, Javi, Frosted AoE, Nick Mod, Dark Rose Kai, Trent Spencer, Wisco, Master Lurker, Patrick Morgan, Luke Marshall, Bryant, Soul Dad Guy, The Blarfin Garf, Merrick Toronto, and Shadow Warrior. Once again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you cuties next weekend. Goodbye.